Alright guys, here we go. This is a shoe that I'm not classifying it as a pickup for this year. This is a shoe that I ordered a while back, and I had the idea in my head. I kind of threw it out there. I wanted to see what could come out of it, and sure enough, the end product was gorgeous. So I went the custom made route. If a lot of you guys follow Mache, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry. Whatever. Or Dank. There's a ton of people that make custom shoes, but those are the two that really that pop out, stick in people's heads because their work is fucking unreal. They're always getting shout outs and props on the sneaker sites, on blogs, on IG, Twitter, all that kind of good shit. So I reached out to Dank and kind of wanted to throw some ideas around, kick it around to see what he thought. Dank is the type of guy, Dank Customs, he's the type of guy that never does the same shoe more than once. So that was cool because they're all legitimately one-offs, but the other thing was, being that he's done so many shoes, it was kind of hard to narrow it down as far as what I wanted, or what was available out there. So there was a shoe, a colorway that I never really got when it first dropped, and that was Ronnie Feig's Culture Shoq. Culture Shoq 2, because the first one that came out, I think, was a different colorway, a darker black with gray. But the Culture Shoq Gel 83 kind of stuck out in my head, and again, I reached out to Dank, wanted to see what he thought about it, what we could do. Back and forth, a couple weeks, we finally decided on it, and he thought that going to Air Max 90 route was the way to go. So after everything was said and done, he kicked around all his ideas and concepts as far as what he was going to do with the shoe, and here you have it. And it's fucking gorgeous. Colorway was on point, execution, everything about the shoe is fucking unbelievably beautiful. Again, I used Air Max 90. I've been calling it Gel Max 90 for past couple weeks. But yeah, I mean, he fucking knocked it out of the park with this. If I had to describe the colorway to you, what the Culture Shoq is, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. But for the newbies out there, the Culture Shoq was, the version that I picked had predominantly white colorway with the gray, purple, and black. Okay, this is the one again that I thought was the more standout-ish of the two that RF did. The other cool thing that Dank does with any type of A6 Gel 83 mock-up is the split tongue. Now, when I posted these on Instagram, everyone's like, "Oh, let's see the split tongue. Let's see it. Let's see it." And let me tell you, he fucking, I don't know how he does it. I'm sure he's not going to tell anybody, but he fucking murdered the shoe. So I'm going to bring this close. As you can see, here's a split tongue. Again, he suede up the tongue for me, because when you get it from Nike, it wasn't suede. So split right down the middle, just like a Gel 83, sueded it up, beautiful. I mean, it actually, by cutting his tongue in half, if you have Air Max 90s, you know that it can be a tighter fit, especially if you do stay true to size. When he cut this tongue and split it up for me, it feels like there's more room in the shoe. I know it sounds crazy, but believe me, it does. It does. So, nailed it. Nailed it. And then again, the way he sueded it up, if you could see the suede on there, I don't know how he did it, but again, that's why he's he's on top of his game. But he did it good. The shoe, again, white colorway. All right, he killed it with the eye stays. All right, as you can see, Air Max 90s don't have any eye stays in it, so he did it right on this one. You got the gray swoosh. You got hits of purple. All right, in the lace tabs as well. All right, so you got the purple, you got the white. Back of the shoe, if you look really close at the Air Max 90 logo, you'll see half of it's black, half of it's purple. I mean, that's fucking crazy detailing. All right. Rest of the shoe, same. Outsole purple. You know, it was worth the money. It was definitely worth the money that Dank charges for his custom shoes. Now, all customs are, you know, are different prices. So if you're interested in getting a custom shoe, definitely reach out to them. You know, talk to them, see what you guys could come up with. But again, price wise, everything's different. So I mean, you think about it, the more detailing you do to a shoe, the more it's going to cost. You know, if you stick to simple colorways, traditional colorways, it's probably going to, you know, run you a little bit less. But I'm super pleased with how this turned out. It's definitely a favorite shoe of mine already. I am wearing it. I'm not going to just let it fucking sit in the fucking cabinet or in the shoe case. I will wear the shoe, and that's the whole point for getting it, man. You get it to wear it. But big shout out to Jake, Dank Customs. Reach out, hit him up on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, if you're interested in getting something done. His work speaks for itself, so you can't go wrong with it. But again, here it is, the Gel Max 90 Culture Shocks. Dank Customs, big thank you again to him. I will be doing more work with him down the road, but you know, for now, I'm going to enjoy this shoe. So here's a little extra video for you guys to see what a custom shoe is all about. So hopefully some of you guys, you know, approved or like the concept behind it. All right, man. Top 20 on its way. Peace.